Today on RV Retirement Design, we are going to talk about some cleaning strategies that will allow you to keep your RV home clean and clutter-free and allow you to have more time to do the fun things you really want to do. And we're going to do that right now. Welcome to RV Retirement Redesign, where we are redesigning and redefining. We're redesigning our retirement and redefining RV living. Not because we want a cheap way to survive, but because we want to thrive in this new season of life on our terms. Because we have a toy hauler, we don't have a lot of room in our kitchen and living room space, and particularly our kitchen. So I don't like clutter on my counter. And when we have a lot of dishes that pile up, it becomes, well, pretty much a nightmare, and it looks terrible. So I do try, as a quick cleaning tip, to do my dishes throughout the day. I put a little bit of hot soapy water in my pan in the morning, and then right after breakfast, I do the dishes. And then right after lunch, I do the dishes. And I actually wash and rinse and dry them all at once so that I don't have to spend a lot of time doing dishes later in the day, and I don't have a sink full of dirty, nasty dishes all day long. Now, washing, drying, and putting away these dishes and doing a quick wipe down of the counters and the appliances maybe took me all of 7 minutes. Now, we all have our own tolerance for how much clutter and cleaning that we want to do or can live with or without. But I do think one of the things that we do have to be mindful of is the little critters like the mice who do like to eat those little crumbs on our floors. So a quick sweep in the mornings, maybe in the evening before you go to bed, can take care of keeping those crumbs from building up and enticing the little critters to come and join you in your home. Our showers are one area that can get pretty messy if we don't give it special attention, at least periodically. So here's a quick clean bathroom tip. One of the things that I do is, because I use a purple shampoo for my hair, it does get on the walls. And so a quick clean of the walls and in my shower, every time I take a shower, just keeps me from having to do a deep clean on the shower all the time. So basically, after I take my shower, I've got a spray bottle of a light cleaner in there. I just spray the walls down, especially on those areas that have the purple shampoo. I also make sure that I spray on the areas, the little curvatures and things like that, and on our soap dispensers. It just keeps the buildup from getting too much. And then once I have sprayed down the walls, then I just do a hot rinse. And again, and in that way, the walls stay clean, and the buildup really does come from when you get a lot of dirt and just debris that's in the air that builds up on these little ledges. So by keeping them clean each time, keeps that from building up. To keep the floor clean, I use this product called Scour Off, and I just basically load a bunch of it onto a washcloth, and then I put it into the bottom of the tub. So the easiest way that I find to clean this is to actually just use my feet. Now, don't judge me, but the older you get, the less you want to be on your hands and knees scrubbing things. And if you do this often enough, it doesn't build up. It's just so much easier to keep clean, to easily wipe things out, to rinse it out, and you're done. Now, in the bedroom, the thing that I find the most difficult to keep up on is, frankly, clothes. What I've learned to do is to hang my clothes up on these hooks in the evening, because I don't want to take time to do all the folding and hanging, or maybe Bob's already in bed, which is more like the case, and I don't want to turn the lights on to see what I'm doing. So I hang them up on these hooks, and in the morning after I get dressed, then I hang them up. Keeping the clothes organized makes the bedroom look much nicer. Here's another quick closet organizing tip. If you hang your pants up on a hanger and then put a blouse over top of them, you will save space in your closet. Now, I'll also tell you, and be honest with you, I don't make the bed every day. I would love to, but frankly, those beds are just so hard to make. But I do straighten the bed covers and make it more inviting when it is time to go to bed. But taking care of these clothes, and then you'll see on this other side I have my jammies and my house robe by hanging them up, putting them away as soon as possible after I take them off. It does keep the bedroom from being cluttered. Now here's a look at my office space. Because I do have a business, in fact, I run a couple business from our RV, I do need to have equipment, I need to have supplies, and I have managed to do this all in one space, pretty much the space where the traditional table and chairs go. Now I try to make this a habit of always straightening up as soon as I'm finished with the project or as soon as I've finished working for the day. Not always perfect at it, but I'm trying. In fact, I want to recommend this book here, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Now, if you're really serious about wanting to have really good, strong habits, not just in your cleaning of your home, but in all areas of your life, I really do recommend this book. I also wanted to share with you that Bob and I were featured in our local Woodland Park Living magazine. If you'd like to see the article that went along with that, I'm going to put a link below. We were very honored to be chosen to share our story and to promote the RV lifestyle. I am also a person that pretty much lives by my calendar. I try to get as much work done as possible between 6 in the morning and 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon. And then the rest of the day and into the evening is my free time. Now, one of the final things I do before going to bed in the evening, this usually happens after Bob and Izzy have already gone to bed, is to do a quick straightening up of the living room. A reset, if you will. It means pretty much picking up Izzy's toys, putting away a few of Bob's slippers or fishing paraphernalia, and usually a few pairs of my shoes. Sometimes it means a quick sweep, especially where Izzy has drug her kibbles around. Now, there are certainly times during the month and during the year when I do a deep clean in each of these areas. And I set myself up on a schedule to help me remember these things and to plan for them. And I would be happy to send you a copy of this calendar or a blank one so that you can set it up to make your RV home clean and clutter-free. So is this the most perfect cleaning system out there? Well, of course not. You have some really great tips that I would like to learn from you as well. Would you do me a favor and put a comment below of what some of your favorite tips are? We would really like to learn from each other. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks. We really appreciate you.